Okay guys, so today I'm going to help you dissect a dribble. If you know how to shoot, okay, where your wrist, the ball stays in your hand all the way, and at the very peak of your extension, the ball goes out of your hand and you use that wrist to flick the ball. Same thing, we want that ball in our hand until the very last moment. Then we flick our wrist like we flick our wrist here. You flick your wrist down here. The ball exits the hand. I wait for the ball to come in and I absorb all that pressure or all that momentum of the ball, and then I do it again. And that's gonna give me more control of the ball. If I was to dribble hard, then I have all control of that power. The whole time I'm not using my pads of my fingers. I'm not using just my arm to slap the ball. I'm using full extension. It's better to understand why am I getting better with my handles. How do I apply it to a cross, to a between, or to a behind? When you flick it down, my fingers go straight. When I flick it through, my wrist bends like this. So here's one thing that you can do, okay? Once I get that, I'm gonna double it, okay? In order for me to control this, my wrist can't be flat because the ball's gonna fall out, see? I gotta bend my wrist, it's timing, bam, and it goes like this, okay? And once I get gravity, then I know I can control the ball. Now we're gonna add that dribble. If I did a between or a cross or behind, it needs to be a big motion. When I teach young players, I go one step at a time to help their body and help their mind fully understand what they're doing. So you wanna drive and then switch side. In order for you to get that step by step, all you need to do is I step, I curl my wrist, I push the ball out, I curl it, and when I pull that ball as hard as I can, this wrist absorbs the ball. Bam. You'll probably get the hang of it faster because you're using all of that strength and you're learning how to control that. For between, you got two types. You got a back, which is similar to your step cross. So you got step behind, or you have to go opposite hand. Okay, and then for my behind, bam. And you go full strength, bam. And notice how the back, I'm absorbing it. So I go, see right here, my wrist, see? I absorb with my wrist. That's how I get better control of the ball. If I keep my wrist flat, you probably won't be able to control the ball as much. So I got a cross, I got a between through the back, got a between through the front, and I got a behind, okay? Now, those are singles. You want to hit one good rep. Once you get that, you understand it, now hit 2 good reps. So you go step, pull. Yes, it's a carry because I picked it up and I went again, but I'm looking for good reps. I'm trying to understand how to control it step by step. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, okay? And same goes for behind, 1, 2. Same goes for the front, 1, 2. So I can go hard and control it. If you don't want to lose it in the game, you gotta be prepared to dribble hard, okay? So once you get your doubles, now you want to eliminate the factor of you carrying the ball. So now you want to do it continuous motion. So you go 1, 2. You have to get this footwork. See, this is basically like a jab step, right? Notice how I push off that back leg. I'm pushing. That's also very important for attacking. Also another little technique. When I cross, I don't drop my hand or I don't pull it away. I want that hand ready to get the ball just in case I need a counter. So I go step, pull, this hand follows through, and when I come here, that hand's ready for the ball again, okay? So it's bam, bam, right? I have a lot of options if I keep that hand close to my body. So you have all of those. You got singles, you got doubles, and if you understand how to do it step by step like that, you get better a little bit faster. If you don't have enough time, you only have 30 minutes to train. A lot of guys, I can't put in the work, I got 30 minutes. You can get good work in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, if you know what you're doing for the 5 minutes or for the 10 minutes. Now I'm speaking for guys that are learning basketball, so it depends on what level you are. Now if you've learned all of this that I'm teaching, yes, you gotta put in the reps. I put in the reps as well, but before you put in the reps, you gotta know what you're doing. That way you can get good quality reps. If you're a beginner or you're intermediate, you got to understand the little techniques with the wrist, keeping the hands open. A lot of guys shut the wrist when they cross over. Their hands are not ready. their hand's over here, they're crossing, they want to bring it back, now they got to put that hand all the way back. If you understand how your wrists flick and how you absorb the ball, if you understand a shot, I don't release that ball too soon, and I don't go up here and then release the ball. I use that full range. Same applies for your dribble. Go all the way out, follow through with your wrist. This stuff, okay, fingertips, circles around the legs, around the knees, around the hips, your figure eights, okay? You guys know all of that stuff, but if you understand what that stuff is for curling your wrist, right? It's for you to understand gravity. And if you get that and know how to use momentum to your advantage and equal it to power, you're gonna be a good ball handler. See ya.